1993 at the All Seasons Arena tomorrow afternoon. The UWF says they're bringing respectability back into wrestling. President Herb Abrams was on hand to promote the main event.
What a tremendous amount of talent we have for you. Let me run down some of the great matches. A revenge match after 7 years. Undefeated Mr. Outrageous has challenged Steve the Wild Thing Ray.
If you want to compare things like to WWF and WCW, which is on nationwide, we're starting something a little different in wrestling. There's going to be a lot more wrestling, which the fans want. I'm an amateur wrestler, pretty much an athlete all around, not only in powerlifting and wrestling and everything else, but at least I'm not a big fat slob like I got right next to me.
The Warlord's manager was visibly upset about the respect he and his wrestler have been getting by the UWF. The Warlord wrestles Cowboy Bob Orton tomorrow, and it should be short on theatrics. The Killer Bees are also in town. There will be 15 matches tomorrow starting at 4 o'clock. These matches will also be taped for a live airing later this year. Tickets are on sale at the All Seasons Arena, yelling all the way out into the hallway. I don't know. And I'm going to be in the middle of that tomorrow. I don't know.
You better wear some shoulder pads and a few other things for
yeah,
football, maybe.
Yeah, helmet and the whole other thing.
Thanks, John. We'll be right back.
It's a red, white, and blue month that riddles during July.
I counted about 8 last night.
Yeah, I think we had them all.
Do you hear me?
I don't think it hurt you.
There's a lot of dikes. There's a lot of dikes. A lot of dikes in this town. There's a lot of lesbians in this town. I checked it last night. It's about 8. I nearly picked one up. How do we know when we're on? When the light goes on? How do we know when we're on?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Minot, North Dakota for tonight's Universal Wrestling Federation action. Good evening, everyone. I'm Carlo Gianelli, the new commissioner of the Universal Wrestling Federation. Right alongside me, the legend, the Golden Greek, Mr. John Tolis. And John, we have an outstanding card ahead with such outstanding wrestlers as Mr. Outrageous, Steve, the Wild Thing Ray. What do you look for in today's action?
I'm going to tell you something. It's great to be here. It's great to be part of the UWF, Universal Wrestling Federation. I consider it the #1 wrestling organization in the country today, Mr. Commissioner. It's great to be here, and I can just feel all the electricity in the air. These people are waiting for great matches, and great matches they're going to get.
Well, the crowd is very excited, as you can hear them in the background, and there's no sense of us talking anymore. Let's get right to the action. Up to our ring announcer, John Haygreve.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1993 North Dakota State Fair welcomes the Universal Wrestling Federation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Wrestling Federation for the real wrestling fan. Let's get ready for Rampage 93. In our first bout, we have got Mr. Outrageous. He weighs in at 237 pounds, and he's from Key West, Florida. Also wrestling, the professional wrestling pride of North Dakota, All-American Randy Gusto Gus. He's a former All-American of the University of North Dakota, and he weighs in at 280 pounds. Here's Mr.
Here they come,
Outrageous.
We're ready. Mr. Outrageous against Randy Gust in the opening match.
I'll tell you, this should be a very exciting match because Randy Gusto is a big kid, 290 pounds, and Mr. Outrageous is about 237 pounds. Mr. Outrageous from Key West, Florida, and believe it or not, he was a 2-time Golden Glove champion of Minneapolis. Believe it or not, that's right.
Is that right? Well, he looks pretty outrageous. He's brought his skateboard with him today. Also, he's got those California sunglasses on. And I'll tell you, he's a pretty colorful character. And he's eating it up with the crowd right now.
He's eating it up with the crowd. He knows what he's doing. The man told me inside the dressing room that he wasn't interested in boxing anymore. And actually, he was a black belt. He's not interested in the black belt. He wants to get into that roughing sport. He loves that professional wrestling.
Well, apparently, Randy Gust is a little bit afraid of him because he's not coming out right now, Mr. Gusto. And the crowd is applauding, waiting to see him. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's in touch with the fans now, shaking all the hands of the little kids. And he looks really revved up. And he looks ready for Mr. Outrageous, who's staring him down as he enters the ring.
Here's a guy who weighs 290 pounds. Believe it or not, he was All-American, 4th in the nation in amateur wrestling, University of North Dakota, and the guy knows what he's doing in that ring.
Well, he's a young and upcoming star here in the Universal Wrestling Federation, and he's real excited to be here, and we're ready to go. Rampage 93 on your way as Randy Gusto gets the crowd warmed up, and Mr. Outrageous doesn't like it. Referee is Drew Tossel for this match. And you can hear the crowd in the background. They're ready to go.
And Randy Gusto wants that crowd with him. You know, he wants these people to wake up and really, really shout. You know, sometimes when wrestlers hear the fans behind them, they really go at it more and more and more.
It helps that momentum, no question about it. Outrageous already complaining. But I don't think he has much to complain about right there.
I think Mr. Outrageous knows every trick in the book, man. He read that book.
He's a veteran. He's a veteran, an experienced wrestler, and we'll see how the youngster Randy Gusto handles him. And again, he gets the crowd behind him. This must be a strategy that he had planned for a while.
You know, this Gusto, man, he had like 100 tournaments and winner of all of them. 100 wrestling tournaments and winner of all of them.
That's incredible. An incredible record.
Great amateur background.
Well, I think Mr. Outrageous is a little bit more worried about the fans than he is about Mr. Gusto here in the opening minutes of this match, John. And is that something that you think distracts the wrestlers in there?
Not really. What Outrageous is doing, he knows that Gusto outweighs him by 60 pounds, so he's got to be very careful. He's feeling Gusto out. Gusto has that hammer lock, and Outrageous goes right to the ropes.
Very smart tactic by Outrageous to get out of that. And he complains that Gusto might have hit him a little bit late there.
That's the easy tactic, going to the ropes. You got to remember that. That's a cagey wrestler that goes to the ropes.
Experienced veteran. Outrageous now pointing his finger at Gusto. Now the two of them at the center of the ring, ready to go at it.
There's a good go behind by Mr. Outrageous. A reversal by Gusto. Pick him up. Oh!
Oh, not quite. Not quite. Very aggressive, this youngster.
They say as a rule, when Gusto gets you on that mat, boy, it's tough to get out. And luckily, the ropes were very close for Mr. Outrageous. He's got his hands full. Outrageous got his hands full this evening. And I got news for you. Gusto's got his hands also. He's got his hands full, too.
This should be a good match as it evolves. The crowd is yelling to get the action on here.
Oh. I tell you, no one's going to take a back seat to no one. This is going to be a very hard, vicious match. And they're just starting because they were just feeling themselves out, and now they're moving.
And
now they're going.
There they go.
It's an arm bar by Randy Gusto. 290 pounds of human dynamite.
You can tell the crowd is definitely in the corner for the youngster. And he's twisting that arm. And Outrageous on a reverse with the arm tactic.
Biting his fingers. Outrageous is biting his fingers. There's another bite.
Referee now warning Outrageous about those tactics. I'll tell you, John, it looks like Herb Abrams has really put together an outstanding card here.
He certainly has. He's got some tremendous wrestlers, tremendous athletes making a name for themselves, and this is where you make your name. UWF, you know that.
Absolutely. Universal Wrestling Federation here in Minot, North Dakota, starting off with Randy Gusto against Mr. Outrageous. It's the opening match. These two seem to be still trying to feel each other a little bit more as the match goes tonight. Into the chest, and
good tackle.
Down. Nice move.
Reverse hip lock. Great hip toss.
And another.
Back to the armbar again. Two great moves. Two great moves by the North Dakotian Gusto. This guy knows his wrestling. People like this. People like wrestling, and people like that rough and tough stuff. You give him everything, and they love that.
Well, you know, also, John, the crowd knows that Randy is from North Dakota, and, of course, being a hometown boy, they're right behind him.
Absolutely, 100%. And he's a good hometown boy because his amateur record proves it.
Yes, sir.
There's one a little high on that one, He's using the ropes on the eyes.
Oh, man, he's really digging him in there.
I'm telling you, this Outrageous knows what he's doing when he's in trouble. He knows that he has to really, really give it to this Mr. Gusto and give it to him good. Because apparently he feels that's the only way he's going to get the top hand is to be dirty and rotten. And sometimes you have to do that.
3 consecutive heads to the stomach, and then a couple of fists to the stomach, and Outrageous has got Gusto in the corner in a little bit of trouble. Referee now trying to break it up here. Out of the ring goes Outrageous. Down on the mat goes Gusto. And now Mr. Outrageous, as he has done all throughout the match, continues to edge the fans on. And the fans love it.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes you go out of the ring to take a little breather, you know, but not this time. He's got this Gusto in trouble. No, Gusto's coming right back.
Bro, that stops him short. Off the ropes we go, Gusto. Let's see when he comes back. He ducks under the punch. And he gets...
Oh, what a clothesline that was.
Oh, boy.
What a clothesline. Here's the
Great
good
move.
1, 2.
Not quite.
What a clothesline. That'd send the average man to the hospital for about 3 weeks.
Look at the strength on that. Gusto showing great strength, too. And then Mr. Outrageous just does escape the pin.
Looks like Gusto has the upper hand right now. And Outrageous is in big trouble. What a backdrop. He went about 8 feet in the air.
Tremendous move. Gusto now in charge, and he's got the crowd behind him. Oh, but Outrageous right back as the wily veteran comes back again. Referee goes down. Referee was hit very hard. He's shaken up, John.
Boy, he's winning a kid, man. Look at him.
He is shaken up. But now Gusto being a nice... Uh-oh, here comes Outrageous. Escape. Oh, no. Gusto is just trying to... Outrageous now parading around. He puts the pin on Gusto, and that could be it, John. That's it.
1, 2, 3, 4, man.
They're outrageous. John, Gusto is trying to be a nice guy to help the referee out.
I tell you, you know what happens? Nice guys always finish last. The woods are filled with nice guys. Your main thing in that ring is to keep your eye on your opponent at all times.
Mr. Outrageous, with some outrageous tactics using that skateboard. You know, you had to wonder why he even came in here with that. Now we know. Now we know. Now let's go up to the center of the ring where John Hagry is about to give us the official word on this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Mr. Outrageous.
Not a popular decision here, John.
Not a popular decision at all. But I tell you, you got to give credit to Outrageous. He's seen where he can use a skateboard, and a skateboard he used. As I said before, the woods are filled. The woods are filled with nice guys. You're going to be in that ring, you can't be a nice guy. You're going to be in there, and your main objective is to pin your man, no matter how you win, as long as you get your duke up.
Here's a replay. We're going to take a look now, John, and we're going to see how this took place. We're going to get a replay on here shortly. Here we go. There you see Gusto going down. Well, we'll get back to the replay in just a second. Let's go over to Herb Abrams.
You're nothing but a fraud, Mr. Outrageous. Listen to me, little man. Nobody cares about you. Everybody here saw me pin this boy. 1, 2, 3. This North Dakota champion was nothing. Nothing. Just like Stevie the Wild Thing Ray. By the time I get done with him, he might as well live here with all of you losers. You're hiding behind those shades. We want to see what you look like. You're nothing but a fraud. How do you win to see you over here? Don't even come near me, or I'll get Steve the Wild Thing Ray, and he'll kick your ass. Get him out here. Right now. I want to see him. Get him out here.
Well, Mr. Outrageous.
Take your stuff and leave. Take your surfboard and leave. Let's hear it for Randy Gus, North Dakota champ.
Let's hear it for Randy Gus, ladies and gentlemen, the pride of North Dakota.
Well, John, and Mr. Outrageous seems to think that he had a solid victory here, but as we all saw, he just took advantage of Randy Gusto being a nice guy and trying to help the referee out.
Well, I'll tell you, this Mr. Outrageous, he has what you call, my friend, wrestling brains. As I said before, this guy came in this ring to win at any cost. He don't care.
We're going to see here, John, the replay on this activity where the referee apparently went down. Solid move by Mr. Outrageous jumping over the ring.
Solid move is right.
Well,
The neck on the top rope, that's an old-time move. You know, a lot of old-timers used to use that move, and it was very effective, very effective.
Mr. Outrageous certainly proud of his tactics. And I think we're about ready now for what appears to be a very, very exciting match coming up.
Is this one for the Blackhearts? Okay. Guys, I need quiet for you to listen to me.
Oh, yeah, everybody's buzzing about the new flight of the killer bees. That's right, the bees are back, and we're ready to attack. And we're talking about you, Blackhearts, whoever the Blackhearts are, Brunswick. You know who these Blackhearts are?
No, I don't, Brian, but I just want to say one reason. There was an ill wind that blew a couple of years ago and blew the bees hither and yon. Well, we got back for one reason, for stinging, buzzing, and swarming. And we came to the UWF for another big reason. Not only is there stiff competition, but there's big money right here in the UWF, and that's what's going to bring all the major talent in professional wrestling right here. So stay tuned and be watching, because the killer bees are buzzing and stinging.
Oh, yeah.
Quiet, please.
The bees are back for one reason only in the UWF, and that's the competition. You talk about the top talent in professional wrestling today. They're swarming. I mean, they're buzzing. And we're going to provide all the talent, all the experience, and all the know-how, aren't we, Brian?
Get slicked up, and Jim, you know something right now? My toes are tapping, my wings are flapping, and I'm ready for some jaw-jacking and back-cracking. So let me tell you something right now. You know, me and Brunsy, we've been around for a long time together. We've been up and down the ladder. We've been to the top, we've been to the middle, and we've been to the bottom. You know something? Because we've slept in alleys and ate pork and beans. We've dined and wined and down the... Hey,
Wow! The killer bees are back, united after a couple years apart. We came to the UWF for one reason, and that's the competition. The major talent in professional wrestling today are buzzing, are swarming, are beating down the door of Herb Abrams, the president of the UWF, for one reason. The big money and the competition. Isn't that right, Brian?
that's right, Brunsy. You know, right now, my toes are tapping, my wings are flapping, and I'm ready for some jaw-jacking and back-cracking. And you know something, Brunsy? We've been to the top before together, and we've started at the bottom, and we made that slow, long climb, and we saw success. You know something, Brunsy? I remember whining and dining with kings and queens, but I also remember when we slept in alleys and ate pork and beans. So, you know, we know where we came from. But we're right here in the UWF for one reason, and that's to prove that the bees are back. You know, we've been to Hazel's Honey Hut. We picked up a quart of Orange Blossom Special and chucked it on down. And right now we're buzzing, and we're ready to
to rock and roll, and we're ready for anything that comes our way. UWF, we're here to stay. We're here to buzz. We're here to play. Oh, yeah.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the bees are buzzing.
But we're doing it natural. No drugs in this, honey.
Okay, quiet, please. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the bees are back and the bees are buzzing.
But there's no drugs in our system.
That's right, Buzzy. You know, I'd like to say something. I'm going to calm myself down a little bit right here and tell everybody out there. Everybody knows. This one's right. This is the last one. Maybe I'll do it.
Quiet, please. Ladies and gentlemen, and mostly boys and girls, the bees are back and the bees are buzzing.
But there's no drugs in our system.
That's right. You know something, boys and girls? You know there's leaders and there's followers in this world. Always be a leader. Just say no.
Huh?
I don't touch glasses. It was so funny. Are you going to come to the show tomorrow? Yeah. Do we have where's the, you have those mics up there, right? Wrestling fans of the Universal Wrestling Federation, the UWF is very proud and pleased to present a live Rampage 93 tonight here in North Dakota, in the city of Minot, at the North Dakota State Fair. And what a tremendous amount of talent we have for you. Let me run down some of the great matches. A revenge match after 7 years. Undefeated Mr. Outrageous has challenged Steve the Wild Thing Ray, the popular heartthrob from Kansas City where all the women are crazy over. That'll be a revenge match tomorrow, July 24th at 4 o'clock at the North Dakota State Fair. Listen to this match, tag team match. The new Blackhearts, managed by their manager Mars. We understand she's from Pluto. They'll be wrestling the infamous Killer Bees, B. Brian Blair and Jumpin' Jim Brunzell. And the main event that will take place tomorrow for the Southern States Heavyweight Championship, champion Cowboy Bob Orton will put the title on the line against the 320-pound muscular Warlord with his new manager, Zeus Rip, the Liquid Marmo, a 350-pound man that has come out of nowhere. The man's unknown. We know nothing about him, but he will be here at this press conference here today, and we'll be able to speak with him. I also like to announce to you, a little bit to my dismay, the UWF had a meeting of the board of directors about 2 weeks ago, and it has been decided, for whatever reasons, that a commissioner has been appointed by the name of Carlo Gianelli. I don't know much about the gentleman. I'm not really thrilled about the situation because this is my organization. I don't know what plans he has, and I don't understand what the reason is for, but we will find out in time to come and weeks to come. So now let me introduce to you at this time Mr. Carlo Gianelli.
Go. And that's what I'm here to do. To control the wrestling organization. As I would control my own family. And I proudly will represent the Universal Wrestling Federation, despite the dismay of this little man to my right, Herb Abrams.
Well, with all due respect to you, Mr. Gianelli, I'd just like to let you know that I am the sole stockholder of this organization, and I don't know what plans you have And I think I'm going to call for another meeting of the board of directors, and we're going to have to see what your responsibilities are going to be in this matter.
Mr. Abrams, you apparently have not been around as much as I have. This is an organization, and an organization must have control. And this organization, despite your obnoxious way, will have control. The same as my family has that control.
Who is this family? What are you, the Mozzarella family? What is this family?
The Gianelli family. There are many people in the Gianelli family, and this organization will be controlled the same way. Rules are made in this organization by me and will be adhered to. Everybody will show the world in this organization that we are the best in the world, despite little men like you, Mr. Abrams. Thank you.
Well, I heard what the man had to say. I certainly don't appreciate any of his comments, and I think in weeks to come we're going to find out that Mr. Gianelli will find out that he'll be on his way out of the Wrestling Federation as fast as he came in. I would at this time like to introduce to you one of the most popular wrestlers in the UWF, the superstar, Mr. Steve the Wild Thing Ray. Steve, how are you?
I'm good.
First of all, the family, I don't know what that's all about. I just wanted to tell all the people from North Dakota. Great place. Thanks for being here. Second of all, UWF is making some changes, it looks like. We got one of the biggest guys in wrestling, which is the Warlord. Does anybody know who that is? The 350-pound mammoth, about 6'8".
They'll find out who he is. You're good.
You want to compare things like to WWF and WCW, which is on nationwide. We're starting something a little different in wrestling. There's going to be a lot more wrestling, which the fans want. A lot less entertainment. So what I want to do is just tell the fans out there, be prepared, come out and watch something that's, instead of seeing something that's just for the kids, it's also for the adults now. I'm an amateur wrestler. I've been in college and high school. Pretty much an athlete all around, not only powerlifting and wrestling and everything else, but at least I'm not a big fat slob like I got right next to me.
Don't worry about big fat slob. Your day's going to come down.
I don't mind doing interviews. See, I'm not the kind of guy that gets intimidated by anybody. Apparently, you seem to have one of the biggest wrestlers around, and that's right. That makes you a pretty big guy.
That's right. Let me tell you right now, wrestlers like you and all your little goody two-shoes out, don't put your arm around me. You're not a friend of mine. Baloney. The fact of the matter is that guys like you are the past. Guys like Cowboy Bob, Orton, and all of these guys who think that they're with the fans, they think they're one of the common men, they're with the people. It's a bunch of baloney. The fact of the matter is...
Wait a minute, baloney, is that something you eat a lot of?
No, it's something that you eat a lot of, and it's going to be shoved right down your throat by you. No, not by me. I'm not a wrestler. I'm just a manager. I'm a former musician. The fact of the matter is, I can't stand people. I'll tell you the truth. I can't stand these idiots here. I can't stand these idiots in my night that pay you. Oh, no. They pay you. No. Hey, look, don't start trying to intimidate me by yelling louder than I do. Nobody yells louder than I do, and the fact of the matter is, the Warlord is the wrestler of the future. He's the wrestler of the 21st century. That's the one who's brave enough to show up. He's got the belt, he's hiding, he's not even here, and the fact of the matter is, when Cowboy Bob Orton shows up, you might as well just hitch up the wagon right now. He's headed for Boot Hill, pal.
Has the Warlord ever held any base? Please remind this jackass that Cowboy Bob Orton is on the cover of our latest video. So is Steve the Wild Thing Ray.
I don't see the Warlord.
I don't see the Warlord.
That's what we think about Bob in your stupid video. The fact of the matter is, the Warlord, man of the future, I am teaching the Warlord right now secrets of the golden crab. See the golden crab? We're teaching him about liquid. We're teaching him about liquid. We're teaching him to be fluid. He is learning secrets right now. When the Warlord is let loose, pal, you, Bob Orton, Steve Williams, I don't care who it is, everybody everybody, you better look out. That's it. Nobody beats the Warlord. Not you, not the Commissioner. Nobody. I'm sick of it. Nobody beats the Warlord. Nobody beats the Warlord. Listen up. Get it right. Shut up. It's not funny. I'm not trying to make a joke here. The Warlord is one of the most powerful, destructive wrestlers in wrestling today. And when the bottom line is, when we let him loose, I'll tell you right now, the Warlord is so powerful, it makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach. I fear for my own life when I am in the presence of the Warlord because he is so powerful and so massive. When we let him, I'm not even worried about Bob Orton. I'm not even worried about, shut up! I'm not even worried about Bob Orton. I'm worried about the audience. I'm worried about the people in my mouth. I'm worried about the whole damn country. What's going to happen when the evil of the Warlord is unleashed? How do you stop it? You think it's funny now, but how do you stop it? When this guy's on the loose, has the Warlord ever... I don't know. Don't ask me any more questions. You know, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of Abrams. I'm sick of the whole thing. That's it. That's it. I'm done. I am done. I'll tell you right now. The Warlord, look out. Bob Orton, you're a you fat piece of crap. Don't tell me. You're in security. Get this guy out. You're in for a two. You're in for a two. Nobody stops the Warlord. Nobody.
Yeah, you guys heard it. Nobody stops the Warlord, but
there's a guy right
I think we might know. What do you feel about the Warlord, Mr. Callahan?
I think that the Universal Wrestling Federation has some great talent. But this kind of nonsense with this little man... Now that I'm the commissioner, I am the ruler. And the rules must be obeyed.
Obeyed by the Italian. You know, I think North Dakota is a kind of prime example of what we think of Italians out here. See, stuff like you, the UWF, it's just not going to happen. As a matter of fact, the word, if you stick around, I'm gone, pal. That's the way it is. That's the way it's going to be.
Get me out of there.
Folks, regardless of what you see today, we look forward to tomorrow. Have a great championship day of wrestling at the North Dakota State Fair, July 24th, 4 o'clock. Tickets are available at the fair. We'll see you then. Have a great time, and thanks for coming. Bye-bye. Now let's go beat the shit out of the fat guy. John?
And the only way you can do it is by going out to the fans. Let's just take a look at the challenge we got for today. Beautiful day, North Dakota. We're sitting here with Pepsi in our can, and Diet Pepsi, that is. And there's a bunch of inbreeders here. So be patient. And look at this next video. Okay, you saw what we had to deal with. This is a town full of inbreeders. Can we get them at the wrestling match tonight? Well, let's try. Here we go. I'm going to act a little crazy now, get a little attention. Didn't do anything.
Step right up, the greatest show in town, ladies and gentlemen. Worldwide Wrestling coming to you, UWF. Look at here. We got the best lady here in the house. Oh. Are you guys going to go to a wrestling show tonight? No. No. We don't go to that kind of entertainment. We watch pigs and cows. Pigs, cats.
Well, it doesn't look like we're having too much luck here, you know. I'm trying the best I can. But right now, my focus is on something else that's pretty nice. Flashing right there.
There you go. Oh, look at that onion.
These people are kind of conservative. I'm about ready to get lynched, I know it.
Okay, Okay, people, don't look. Just go to the show. Thank you.
These people can't control themselves. They're going wild. Look at it. They all want my autograph. I can tell. It's just in their minds. They don't want to ask because they're too afraid. But they all know who I am. They definitely know. I know. They know. I know. You know why? Because we're doing a commercial.
The wrestlers from the Universal Wrestling Federation will be giving autographs in the lobby of the All Seasons Arena until 4 p.m.
Who's gonna go to a wrestling show?
We'll be giving autographs in the lobby of the All Seasons Arena.
You ought to just go to the show.
Now, 4 p.m. today.
It could be a strip show.
Don't.
Hey, you suck.
Don't.
Hey, you suck. You suck. And N stands for... Oh, yeah, come here. Come here.
I'm telling these people just the way it is.
Who doesn't believe in wrestling?
See, nobody will say anything because I'll show them what wrestling's all about. Get this guy on film. Oh, we have to go in that area. That's definitely a packed area. It is. I got another half hour to be on the show tonight. I got to fight Mr. Outrageous. So you want to know something? I just want to tell all the fans out there, especially that pretty little blonde. I am the UWF heavyweight champion. I'm the television champion. I'm heavy. So let's just settle with that. Have a good time. Yeah. Let's take a shot of all the fans, buddy. Look at all the fans.
Yeah, you make a lot of money. There we go.
What's my name? Zootrip. What's my name? Zootrip. What's my name? Zootrip. What's my name? Zootrip. Who am I? I'm the Liquid Moama. Who am I? I'm the Liquid Moama. Who am I? I'm the What is my purpose? To cosmicate force liquidification. Who am I? Zootrip. Who am I? Zootrip. What's my name? Zootrip. What's my name? Zootrip. I'm the Liquid Moama. What is my purpose? To cosmicate force liquidification. Have I been osmosisized? Oh yeah. Have the fairy trip spinal plus come down upon planet Earth to confiscate all the fresh water and take it for themselves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's my name? Zootrip. What's my name? Zootrip. I am the Liquid Moama. Am I the manager of champions? Yes, I am. Am I the manager of champions? Yes, I am. I'm the manager of great wrestling champions. What's my name, Zootrip? What's my name, Zootrip? Am I Lieutenant Clan? No! No! Don't look at me! Stop it! Stop it! Don't look at me! What's my name? Zootrip! What's my name? Am I destined to rule the universe with the secrets of the golden crab? Oh, yes!
UWF. That was good, right? Okay.
Hi, I'm Todd from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm coming to UWF.
No good. Here's how you got it. You guys have to shut the door and leave, please. Could you do me a favor and keep people out of here?
Hey, Frank. Well, they can lock that door.
Okay, Tom.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Todd Becker from coming into UWF.
That was good.
Okay. Hi, how you doing? I'm Todd Becker. I come out of Minneapolis. I'm coming into UWF. I hear there's a lot of competition here, good, strong competition. I can't wait. I'm a newcomer in the industry. I'm looking forward to seeing you all here.
Okay, Todd.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Todd Becker. I just come out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. I come to UWF. I hear there's a lot of competition. The competition's tough. I'm here. I'm a newcomer in the industry, and I'm looking forward to see you soon.
First of all,
Hi, I'm Todd Becker out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming here in the UWF. The competition's tough. I'm here. I'm new in the industry, and I'm looking forward to wrestling for the UWF. That one's a good one. Good one.
I'm back in the UWF. It's time to talk about what's going on here now. Let's talk about the future. Bob Orton, he's still in. Ryan Blair, he's still in. The Killer Bees are back together. John Toast. Everybody's talking about one thing that's happening in a couple of weeks now. Yeah, my friends in the locker room, Bob Orton, you've been teasing me about a little I had with somebody by the name of Mr. Well, Mr. Outrageous, in a couple of weeks, we're going to see something. We're going to see where my experience started and where it ends. In a couple of weeks, we're really going to see who is going to be the next champion. Why, everybody? You! Well, you know something. I've been doing a little bit
different training, you know, and it seems like I'm getting a little crazy. And this was what happens before I go into my little conclusion.
Well, no, I'm going to talk about 1 week away, Mr. Outrageous. You know I'm losing it. You know I'm thinking about it. But you know I'm thinking about something else that just happened to pop in my mind. It was a little bit of history of Dr. Death Steve Williams. Oh, yeah. We could talk about Dr. Death all day long, Daddy. But we're going to talk about something, Mr. Death, you seem to ran away from. We had a little match in New York City. We shook hands, but I don't think it's the end. You see, I consider myself a beginner. Well, now I'm up a level just a little bit higher, and that puts me in the same category as you, as experience, but in a different way. You see, I learn quicker than you. Yeah, you have more years, but it seems like I put more experience into mine and I start calculating. I've had Bob Orton, Cowboy Bob Orton, that is, train me on a lot of little different things. You know, when it floods in the Midwest, we get together like family. Now, Brian Blair, he showed me some things that you just would not believe that I didn't even know that you know that you knew that I knew. Now, getting back to what I know about the UWF, Steve Williams, it's no longer going to be a man from Japan's game. It's going to be a man from America. You got it. Everybody?
You know something, Mr. Abrams? I know you came in the World Wrestling Federation to talk about the Wild Thing Stevie Ray. We know he's the best champion in the world. We all know that he's the best competition.
What is it? Oh, you know. You look. Oh, you're good. Man, 1 second.
Rolling quiet. You know something, Mr. Abrams? We're in the UWF. We all know Daddy who's the best wrestler in here. We know it's the Wild Thing Stevie Ray. We know he's been training hard to become that big champion like I once was. But
I'm back! Ha! 1 week away, Mr. Outrageous, and we're gonna really see the craziness inside their bones! I am. 1 week away. Hi, everybody. Tonight! Woo! You know something? It seems like it's going around the world. Wild Thing Stevie Ray, we all know you're going to be the next UWF heavyweight champion. One night, one day, but tonight is the night. You know something, Outrageous? We're gonna have the time of our lives because I'm gonna get you on the ground, and it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Jumpin' Jim Brunzell.
Thank you.
Jim, I understand you and Brian Blair are looking for going after the gold, the UWF Tag Team Championship, which will be coming up next year on pay-per-view. How do you look at your chances, Jim?
Well, Herb, as most of the people know here and throughout the country, Brian and I are one of the long-established tag teams in this country. At one time, we were rated #1 in the world. We've wrestled all over. We've been in Bangkok. We've been in Singapore, Malaysia, been all over the United States, Japan. And now the opportunity has presented itself to the Killer Bees to come and wrestle for you in the UWF, and we're real excited about it because I want the fans to know right now, in the future, you're going to see some of the top talent in the world coming to wrestle in this organization. And I'm sure you're happy to see that as much as Brian and I are. What do you think? Huh?
Let's have a great round of applause for one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, Jumpin' Jim Brunzell. Good luck to you.
Well, I may have my differences with Herb Abrams, but he just made a statement that is quite true. Brunzell is one of the finest wrestlers of all time that we have seen, and he is very confident that the Universal Wrestling Federation will go on to higher steps. And he had a great victory to match. Making his way back towards the locker room, I'm sure he'll be stopping off to visit with Mr. Abrams.
The UWF Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Cowboy Bob Orton. Next week, you have a challenge by the manager, Suits Wickwamamo, who manages the Warlord. You'll be putting the belt on the line. What are your feelings, Cowboy?
My feelings are just exactly this. It's going to take a good man to beat me. It might not take him long, mind you, but it'll take a good man to beat me. And Warlord, I don't think you're that man. I'm bigger, I'm badder, I'm better than anybody I can think of. And I can think of millions of men who have gone down to defeat the Cowboy, the champion. What else can I say?
Cowboy Bob Orton, Intercontinental UWF Champion.
And John, you know, that should be quite an interesting challenge. The Warlord, who, as you know, is a powerful wrestler against Cowboy Bob Orton. And what would you think of a matchup like that, which is coming up next on the UWF?
Oh, man, that's a match. Listen, that's one of the greatest matches of the year. I got news for you. You ever see this Warlord? This guy's 6'5".
He's a giant.
The guy's got a 52-inch chest. He's got 23-inch arms. He's got a cap on him like look out. He's got thighs 33 inches. I mean, the guy's a giant, and he's strong, and he's agile. I've never seen a guy that big. This guy's got to be the biggest guy in the world. And he's got a small waist. I mean, he's torching. Guys, you know, he's a giant. The guy's fantastic. I can't believe it.
And he's got this new manager.
And he's got the new manager. I call him Mr. Rift. That's all I say. And I tell you what, he's a...
Well, I don't know if I'm going to call him Mr. Rift or not. I have to wait and see, because, I mean, after all, the commissioner has to earn the respect of the wrestlers, and I want to make sure that I duplicate and reciprocate.
Well, the only thing I tell you, Commissioner, I respect you.
Well,
so don't worry about
Thank you, John. Let's hope that everybody else does. Here's
Here's
Orton
Bob
now.
on the replay.
Well, he's really winding up here. Look at it.
Look at that.
I think it's more like...
Are we ready in the truck? Hello. Hello? Dave, somebody speak to me. Okay, here we go. Carlo Gianelli, the new commissioner of the Universal Wrestling Federation. Alongside with me is the Golden Greek, John Tolis, and we are live here at Minot, North Dakota at the State Fair for Rampage 93 in the Universal Wrestling Federation card. And John, we've seen some exciting action so far, but the best is yet to come.
I'll tell you, we've seen some great wrestling matches, super wrestling matches, colossal wrestling matches, and more to come. Bigger and better. The guys are going to be bigger. The guys are going to be better. It just goes on and on and on. There's no backward steps to the UWF. It's straightforward, full blast, ahead.
And we see the referee staring us down, so I guess it's time to go to the ring and our ring announcer.
I always hated referees when I was wrestling. I hated them with a passion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for our tag team match. 1 fall with a 1 hour time limit. The challengers come in with a combined weight of over 560 pounds. Let's hear it for the new, mysterious Blackhearts.
Well, what is a Blackheart, John? Do you know?
I'll tell you what a Blackheart is. A Blackheart has got a black heart. You understand?
Not like a blowhard.
Wait a minute. It's a black heart, and they have no blood, warm blood running through their veins. It's ice water. Now, these guys are my type of people. Believe me, I know exactly how both look, and I'll tell you what. I went motorcycling with one guy through Minot, North Dakota this morning.
Did you?
And had a great time. These guys are great guys. Not only great guys, they're super top wrestlers.
Did you dress like them?
No, I didn't dress like them. That's in their code, man.
The Blackhearts will be wrestling two guys. You know them very well. From White Bear Lake, weighing in at 230 pounds, Jumpin' Jim Brunzell. And from Tampa, Florida, weighing 232 pounds, B. Brian Blair. You know it, folks. The Killer Bees.
Well, here they are, the Killer Bees. And, John, this is an exciting twosome.
I gotta admit, their tag team combination's been the greatest in the country. Not in the country, throughout the wrestling world. These guys knew what they were doing. There's no question about it. But, they never were the world champion. You understand? They were only got so high, and that was it, because guys like me pounded them down a little bit. You understand? Now, you know, anybody goes around thinking that the Bumblebee, now you got to be kidding, man. You know, a head shrink will have a field day with these two guys, right or wrong.
Well, I guess you're right, John, but I guess you also have to give these guys a lot of credit. They've been around a long time, they've been together a long time, and they work so well together.
They wrestled very well together. I was talking to both of them in the dressing room, and here's what they told me. They think alike in that ring. They know each other's moves. They work out together. They know when a guy's in trouble. They know when a guy's not in trouble. They're a great tag team combination. It's one of the greatest in the world. One of the greatest. But they're not my type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Not my type of people.
Well, just what is your type of guy? A motorcycle guy?
There they are. The motorcycle
Oh,
guys are
man.
my type of people. Right here. The greatest. Now, these guys are athletes. These guys know what it's all about.
Well,
these guys, they don't drink, they don't smoke, and they work out in the gym all the time.
Jim
And they
Brunzell.
don't gamble.
John, you're having a little battle here. Maybe you should put on the tights and go in there with the bees.
I can't put on a tights because I don't have a license anymore.
Oh, that's your excuse.
But let me tell you something. I still got my tights and I still got my wrestling shoes.
But do they fit you?
If anybody say fit me, man, they fit me beautifully. The only thing I lost about 40 pounds, but I can still go in that ring and handle myself.
Well, the Killer Bees with
I don't
Jim
understand if I can win or
Brunzell.
not, but I can handle myself.
The referee's throwing gum at me now. Okay, Brunzell will start it off for the Killer Bees, I believe. And the Blackhearts.
All right, let's go. Come on, wrestle.
It looks like B. Brian Blair is going to start it off for the Killer Bees. So a little strategy here. They were going to start with Brunzell, but then they switched off. So let's see what happens. B. Brian Blair. Very, very quick in the wrestling ring. We'll see if the Bees will be buzzing today here in North Dakota. Killer Bees against the Blackhearts.
I think the bees are going to be grounded in North Dakota.
Think so, huh?
Oh, they're starting to get a little nervous right now. I think their blood pressure's shooting up. They're starting to sweat under their armpits. They're breaking out little rashes. You know what I'm saying? That's all nerves, man. That's all nerves.
It's not very attractive. It may be all nerves.
I think the Blackhearts are ready for this one.
Very colorful outfits on both the Blackhearts and the Bees. Again, Blair and Brunzell have been together a long time, and they know each other's moves very, very well. And there's one good move by Mr. Blair.
Good move, but I would say it was a lucky move.
I think that your favoritism does not lie with the Killer Bees.
When I'm loyal to someone, I'm loyal to someone. When I dislike someone, I dislike them forever. You understand what I'm saying?
Cold-heartedness appears to be the word of the day here from Mr. Toller. Bruce Sykesman, the referee, watching the action here as B. Brian Blair works on that left arm. Tag out now, and here comes the second member of the Blackhearts. John, do these guys have names, first names, or what? Or are they just the Blackhearts?
Of course I know their first.
What are they?
I know their last names. They're Mr. and Mr. Blackheart.
Okay.
That's good for you, man. That's good for you. Now, there's a dirty move. The referee should have broken it right away.
Brunzell coming in from Steve Brian Blair's tag and now controls the action here in the center of the ring.
Both these tags, though, are given 110%. They're not backing away from no one. They're going straight ahead, and they're doing... The match is even, I would say, right now. Wouldn't you say it was even?
Absolutely. And the competition here in the Universal Wrestling Federation continues to show wrestlers giving 110%. Now Blair off the ropes on a tag out from Brunzell. Nice move by the Killer Bees.
A lot of action in this non-stop in this match. It's a blockbuster match. Blockbuster match, and the fans are enjoying it.
See Brunzell looking on as Blair applies tactics to the Blackhearts. Referee Bruce Kreitzman looking down low to see. Look at that expression on Blair. You think he's working hard?
Oh, he's working hard is right. They're putting their all in it. They're starting to sweat now. You understand? They're putting everything into it. They want to win. They want to win.
I can smell it. Oh, and a great combination by the Killer Bees as Brunzell applies for the pin, but can't get it on a count of 2.
Nah, let me tell you something, Commissioner. That was an illegal move. There's 2 men in the ring against 1. Now, you call that a legal move. There's no such thing as 2 men against 1. That's the way they win the match. 2 guys against 1. Why didn't the referee break that hold and push one of the bumblebees out of the way and bring in the other guy? But no, he didn't. There's favoritism in this ring already.
As commissioner of the Universal Wrestling Federation.
Well, if you're a commissioner of the Universal Wrestling Federation, do something about it.
Well, that's what I'm here to do, and we'll just see. And I'll make up my own mind, as I have done in the past with all of my organizations. But I appreciate your opinion, Mr. Kohler.
2, 3.
Jim Brunzell now circling the ring, trying to see his next approach. Rampage 93. Universal Wrestling Federation has put on an outstanding card here in North Dakota. Brunzell now with control. He grabs a hold of that right wrist and now goes to the left. Applying pressure on both arms. Looks over at you, Mr. Polis, to give you a little eye.
He's looking at me because he wants me to say, great move, Brunzell. I won't say nothing. Nothing at all.
I'm trying to impress you there.
Hey, let me tell you something. They're good. I didn't say that they were good. They're lucky. They're very lucky.
Look out.
Now, there's another move. The referee should have broken that once again. But no, he didn't. An elbow right to the throat. 1, 2. The Blackheart kicks out. Now, that Blackheart in that ring is wrestling too. You understand what I'm saying? It's not fair.
It seems to me, if I have any knowledge of the sport, that tag seems to be legal.
It's not a legal tag. When you tag, you go out. And the other guy comes in. You don't tag and the other guy come in and both are in the ring and do a maneuver and then go out. You have a lot to learn about wrestling, Mr. Commissioner. But you stick around with the Golden Greek, and I'll teach you, my friend. Teach you. 1, 2.
But will you teach me the right thing?
I'll teach you the right thing. Everything I teach is the right thing. Everything I teach is the right thing, man.
Oh, now, this is legal. This is legal, I suppose, with the Polish. Look at those 2 guys on Brunzell. And now the referee walks right out of it.
I think that's a fabulous maneuver. It's one of the better maneuvers I've seen all night.
Come on, let's get out of there. Let's go.
Well, Steve Brian Blair.
Another left to the belly.
Blair knew
down now. It's suck and win now, man. He's suck and win. Another one right to the midsection.
He's in trouble. Brunzell is in trouble.
Into the rope. Breaks the eyes on the top rope. Brunzell not in trouble. He's in big trouble.
Now he tags the Blair.
Tag out. Look out. He couldn't take it.
And that's a sign of the way the Killer Bees work.
There's an old Carpentier move by Blair. The copycat. He copycats all the moves.
Ooh, to the mat. That hurt the back of one of the Blackhearts. Now Blair goes to work on that the right foot of the Blackhearts. as you looked over at Brunzell for some words of inspiration. Come on, Blackheart, what do you say?
I'll tell you about these Blackhearts. They can give it, and they can take it, and they can take it good.
Well, they're taking it right now.
Spinning toe hold. Now, there's a painful hole. A painful hole. Many wrestlers will quit on that one, man, but he won't quit. I know he won't.
Referee,
one shoulder's up. That's a pain. That a tag. He comes. That a tag. Now, it's a double spinner. Look at that spinning toe hold.
I will agree that they're in there a little too
Well, I
long.
want you to do something.
Well, I'll look into this. I will look into this. Well, Brunzell and Blair going to work on that left leg of one of the Blackhearts. Oh, boy, that has to weaken that leg. Has to weaken the leg. Referee controlling the snatch, and I have a feeling this is going to get out of hand soon because both participants seem to be very aggressive in putting two people in the mat in the ring at the same time. Nice trip up by Brunzell. Here comes Blair again, and once again, the two Killer Bees remain in the ring despite the referee's warning.
You see, I watch this match as a professional. You understand? As a professional. You watch this man and all this match and all these fans as a viewer. But I have the inside know. I know what's going on. And I think that the only reason that the Bees are ahead of the little Blackhearts here is because they're cheating, and they're cheating like hell, and they shouldn't be doing that. That referee should disqualify the Bees as of now. Throw this match out and give the victory to the Blackhearts.
Certainly are adamant about this. I see some very strong feelings.
See what they do? They double team on the guy, and then they tag illegally. They tag him with a spinning toe hold. Now they're tagging legally. When they get the guy in trouble, it took two guys to get in the ring, beat him to a pulp, then they tag legally.
That was a very legal move. And Brunzell's got that figure four.
Nobody's going to get on that. Oh, a great stage.
Now what is that legal about?
Another kick. Keep kicking up. Another kick. And another kick. How much can you stand?
There were two Blackhearts in there.
And how much can you take?
Oh, Brunzell is being beaten to a pulp.
That's what I like. That's what I like, Brunzell.
Blair's trying to help him out.
Take your own medicine. Take your own medicine now. Swallow that pill. Pretty hard to swallow, huh? You can do it and get away with it, but when it's your head, how do you feel now? Cover up. Come on, roll count. 1, 2.
Not yet.
Very slow count, Ref. Very slow. Pick it up.
The Golden Greek showing signs of deep-seated emotion. I can't believe I'm hearing this.
That hot blood that's running in me.
Where does it come from?
It's come from the Greeks. Good move. Great slam.
Boy, Brunzell is taking the punishment.
A cover. 1, 2.
And for the approval of Brian Blair, Brunzell breaks away.
That was 3. I would say that was another 3 counts. But no.
Are you making up your own rules here?
I'm not making up my rules. This is a UWF rule.
And now the crowd trying to get behind the Killer Bees.
Now that's what we call a legal tag. One guy tags the other guy up. But the Bumblebees don't do that. They don't do nothing like that. They're both in the ring.
Crowd yelling, "Go Bees, go!" Now here comes Brian Blair, and he is very upset. And while he's upset, here come the two Blackhearts pounding away at Brunzell.
The tag was under the rope. Everybody's seen that. The tag was under the rope. You got the tag over the rope.
I'm sorry, Mr. Golden Greek, but you and I have the same vantage point, and I'm not exactly seeing what you're seeing here. And here comes Blair again, stopped by the referee.
Because you're watching as a viewer, I'm watching as a professional. That's the difference.
Brunzell is taking a very, very bad beating. It's going to be hard for him to recover.
I'll tell you what, you give a little credit to Brunzell because he's taking a hell of a beating.
And he's getting beat by two guys.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Now, here comes the other Bumblebee now to his rescue. Get him back in the corner, Ref. Get him back in that corner.
Okay, They're killer bees, not bumblebees. Brunzell now trying to make a comeback here.
You call them killer bees, I call them bumblebees. And if I wasn't on television, I'd call them worse. A left to the midsection, a headlock. Brunzell is really in big trouble. He's in that corner. They're pounding him, man, pounding him.
And here comes Brunzell with a couple of punches back to the midsection, and he's trying to now wiggle his way over to the corner of Brian Blair.
Right in the eyes, a vicious rake in the eyes by the Blackhearts.
Again, there's two men in the ring.
Let's go. Choking on the middle rope, a great move, a great move. He's lost his senses. He don't even know.
Brunzell trying to crawl over to get Blair, but he's stopped by one of the Blackhearts.
He's lost everything. He don't even know where his partner is. A left hand to the head, to the side of the head.
John, how much can he take? How much can he take of this?
He's got a lot of guts, I'll tell you that. He's got a lot of guts, but he's going down. I can smell defeat, and so can he.
I can smell him, too.
Double elbows, the cover. 1, 2.
Not yet, not yet. There's still some life left in one of those bees.
He's in big trouble now. This is it. This has to be it now.
Oh! By Brunzell. To the chest, and both wrestlers go down. And Brian Blair trying to get the crowd into it. Look at Blair. He is super excited.
I tell you what, Brunzell is out. He don't know where his man is. He don't know nothing. Now he's starting to gain a little consciousness.
He's trying to go to Blair in a desperate move.
He's getting close.
Did he get it? He's got Blair. And here comes Brian Blair. Oh, and Blair with a kick to the midsection. A shot to the head. And he's got the Blackheart in trouble. And now he goes for two Blackhearts. Blair applying punch after punch after getting tagged by Brunzell. To the rope. Puts him over on the back. Kick to the midsection. Blair is out of control.
This man is going crazy. He is absolutely going nuts. I've never seen him like this. This man's insane. Really insane. Referee, stop the match. What are you doing? Somebody's going to get hurt in that ring. Are you crazy?
A possession.
Oh!
And he hits his own man. And now all four wrestlers are in the ring going at it.
This match is out of control. People are going crazy here. What excitement in this one. Blackhearts, what are you doing, man? Let's go. Atomic drop. A drop kick. An elbow. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. It's over. What are you doing? That was a 2 count.
The Killer Bees with an amazing victory considering how much Brunzell was in trouble. What a fantastic performance.
Predicted a great victory for the Blackhearts. The Golden Greek predicted a golden victory for the Blackhearts. And what happened? The Bumblebees got lucky. I would say there were 3 against 2. The referee was on the Bumblebee side. There's no question about it. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life.
That was a possessed Bumblebee.
This was favoritism. Favoritism in Minot, North Dakota. I can't believe it. I will talk to the UWF about this.
You can talk to me.
I don't want to talk to you.
I saw what you saw.
I'm going higher. I'm going to Herb Abrams. He knows what he's doing.
He ain't higher than anybody.
I've never seen anything like this in my entire life.
What an outrageous match.
This match will be reported.
Let's go over to the interview scene.
The Killer Bees with another tremendous victory here this week on the Universal Wrestling Federation. This is championship material. We know we've got great tag team contenders coming into the UWF. The Warlord, the Barbarian, the Blackhearts, the Moondogs, all kinds of tag team competition. But right here with a tremendous victory, once again reunited, the Killer Bees, Brian Blair, Jumpin' Jim Brunzell. Brian, what do you have to tell the good fans here?
Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, first off, I appreciate all the support. You know, that was a good team. Every time I tried to go into the ring, they'd double team and they'd maneuver the referee. It's not the referee's fault. It's hard to control 4 guys out there like it is. But they just happened to be very good at deception. They caught Brunsey in a little bit of trouble, which meant the Bees were in a little bit of trouble. But we took our quart of orange blossom special and we chugged it on down, and we got the wings a-flapping and we got the toes a-tapping, and we did some jaw-jacking and back-cracking. And I'll tell you what, I don't know who's next. Blackhearts, if you want us again, we'll take on all comers. As you know, Mr. Abrams, we have an open contract in the UWF. We challenge all comers. It doesn't matter who it is. Steiners, anybody, doesn't matter. Brunzy's a great partner, and it's just great to be back with him.
So the bees are stinging once again, huh, Jim?
The fact remains, Herb, and all the people that view this tonight, that the bees are back, buzzing, stinging, and going for the top. No matter what the competition, we proved once again, you know, the only reason why we haven't been rated in the last 2 or 3 years is the doggone political thing that happened in New York. But we're back for one reason, to go all the way to the top, and we started right here today. So people, I want to tell you, in the next few months, you're going to see the greatest wrestling talent, whether it be single, whether it be tag team competition, right here in the UWF. So stay tuned.
And remember, the Killer Bees, you can see the Killer Bees live in New York City and Nassau on November the 20th. The Killer Bees will be in top competition in New York at the Big Apple. Thank you.
Well, there you have it, John. There you have it, John. The Killer Bees victorious here in an outstanding match, despite your outrageous opinions of that match. I think that the Killer Bees deserve a lot of credit for their victory over those Blackhearts.
Quiet, everybody, we're rolling. Quiet.
Well, baby, Cowboy Bob Orton is back in the saddle again. Paul Orndorff, you just can't keep a good man down. No, you can't. You might think, though, maybe that I'm a little bit worn, a little bit weary after my battles with Orndorff. Let me tell you something. It just brings the best out in a man to stand out there against a great talent like Paul Orndorff, walk away victorious with a championship belt. It feels good. But now, Herb Abrams seated on himself to go ahead and slap me in the ring with one of the biggest, baddest dudes I've ever seen in my life, the Warlord. Just left Southeast Asia with a man, never seen a man eat so much food in one day, trained so hard. In one day, the man's at the gym 3 hours, comes back, eats a lunch that'll feed lower Slambobia, and goes back to the gym. Well, I'll tell you something, Daddy. That's impressive, and I am impressed. I know you're big, I know you're tough, I know you're bad. I know a lot of people think I'm getting old, but let me tell you something. Tell you right now, Daddy, what I lack in speed, I make up for in experience, and what I lack in strength now, I make up for with leverage. So go ahead and bring all your power down to the ring, Warlord. Bring it all down, Daddy. Stand there big and mean and supreme, and we'll see who walks out with this. Because I am the cowboy, and I am ready for it. I know, Warlord, that being in Southeast Asia will drive a man a little goofy. But you come back over here with Zoot, Rip, the Liquid Mahaba, as your manager? Now, let me tell you something. Well, that sounds funny. He must be an exotic Oriental, this fella. I can't figure out what he might be, but I'll tell you something. Ain't gonna help, because when we get in the ring, you and I can stand there, we face each other. He's got to stand outside. I know what managers can do. I've been around 20 years, boy. I'll be looking behind me. I'll be checking out old dudes out there. Oh, yeah, baby. Come and get the cowboy. Come and take what's mine. That's what it's all about. It's what I live for. Come and get it, Daddy.
I, Zeus Rip the Liquid Moamo, did not leave the rock and roll business and get into professional wrestling just for fame or fortune or the respect of women and children. I'm here because I want to see people in pain. I want to see them suffer. I want to see them tortured. And I found the most brutal, sadistic wrestler I could possibly find, the Warlord, the man of the 21st century.
take a good look at what the Warlord is all about. All 6 feet 5, 310 pounds. Nothing stands in my way. I've come to the UWF for one reason, and one reason only, and that is to destroy everything that stands in my path. Well, right now, the only one standing in my path that I'm really looking forward to meeting down the road is you, Cowboy Bob Orton. I hope you're ready. I hope you're man enough. I want you to take one last look at the Warlord, because this is what you're going to have to step into the ring against. Cowboy, you're going to be mine.
Remember, pinheads, never flow as sand. To survive, always flow as water. And that's what we found here right now. The most liquid wrestler in the wrestling industry today, the Warlord. This man is so massive, so evil, so destructive, it makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach. I fear for my very life just being in the presence of the Warlord. He is so awesome. The world better look out, especially one Cowboy Bob Orton.
Cowboy Bob! The Warlord has come to the UWF for one reason, and that is to meet you in the ring and win that belt. Well, Cowboy Bob, have you ever seen a man that's been built like me? Have you ever stepped in the ring with a man that possesses the size and strength that I possess? I don't think so. So now, I went ahead and hired a manager, Zoot's Rep. Well, everything that he thinks, I think. So you're not only going to be facing one in the ring, you're going to be facing two. Ooh. I love this, Cowboy Bob. I hope you're ready, because I am.
Scared.
Hey, make sure you get that on there. DNR.
Are you trying to say I'm a scaredy cat?
Get a shot of these guys. Get a shot of these guys.
Come here, guys. We gotta get you on film. We gotta get you on film. Come here.
Look at this crowd. Now, are you guys all going to watch the wrestling match? Yeah? Better be going. That's 30 minutes. Now, what do I get behind?
Hey, I'm doing it.
Got old guys on here. Ain't saying much.
I can't even wrestle now.
Keep holding on to the guard.
Keep it going.
Oh, wow.
If they're not, I'm going to stay out here. You guys want to see something wild? Yeah. Yeah. Do I not look good? Wow, I'm real done. I don't even need to go to any bars tonight. Get all that on film? Nope. All right. Come on, where's the applause? All right, stand next to the guy. All right. There you go. Yeah, take her easy. Are you going to? We're going to be wrestling here in a half hour. You better go, okay? Get these guys on film. Okay, all these people here. We got all you people on film. If you don't go to wrestling match, we'll know your faces, and we'll find out where you live. Okay. All right, that was a day in the park. I got 15 minutes to my match. Goodbye. I hope when you see this, it's going to be a sold-out show, and you see me taking home the glory in North Dakota. I won't even tell you the town we're in.
Well, tonight's the night, Warlord. You and I are going to step in the ring and see who's the better man. Go ahead. I know you're going to bring Ozuki with you, but that's all right. That's all right. Like the cowboy said, I've been around. I know how to handle myself, and I know I'm in for one heck of a fight, because I know you're a big, tough man, and I know you know what you're doing out there. But so do I. So let's just go on out and see who the best man is. See you in the ring, boy. What I'm going to say is going to be short, brief, and to the point, talking to all you kids out there. Go to school. Here's the secret in life. I figured it out. This is the secret. You train real hard, then you go ahead and you study a whole lot harder. Don't drink. Stay off the dope. Be smart. That's the secret of life.
27 pounds, Mr. Outrageous.
Mr. Outrageous being introduced to the fans here at the Minot, North Dakota State Fair. And here he comes again with that infamous skateboard and a beautiful blue robe. Isn't that an exceptional looking piece of attire, Mr. Cohen?
My type of guy, man. My type of guy. Here's a man, 237 pounds of meanness. You know, this guy's two-time Golden Glove champion, black belt champion, fourth in international competition. But he says, I don't want that sissy stuff anymore. He says, I want to get into professional wrestling. And here he is.
a wrestler out of Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds. You know him, Steve Wild Thing Ray.
And here comes the fan favorite, Mr. Ray. Listen to the crowd, Mr. Kohler. How about that?
What can I tell you, my friend? What can I tell you about Minot, North Dakota? They like colorful people like this because they haven't seen anything like this before. But you got to understand one thing. Is this just a front or is he sincere? You know what I'm saying?
Look at him there. Look at him with the kids. He's wrong.
Got his hairdo done a little differently now. Now he's got it tied on top of his head, you know?
Yeah, he does look a little different.
Maybe it makes him look a little manly, you understand?
Look at that gorgeous woman he has on his pants. Isn't that an outstanding looking lady?
See that? That's your style, you understand? To me, that's not my style. You know, I'm a man. Now, there's a man, Mr. Outrageous. There's a wrestler's wrestler. There's a guy that's got cockiness. There's a guy that knows what he wants. Let me tell you something. This, whatever his name is, Wild Thing, he came in this ring smelling like a rose, baby, but I guarantee you when he leaves this ring, he's going to leave it stinking like a stinkweed, brother. Stinking like a stinkweed.
Well, we'll see if that's the case, Mr. Tolis, but
in fact, I'm going to predict.
Yes, a prediction from the Greek.
From the Golden Greek.
What is that?
A great victory for Mr. Outrageous. And don't forget where you got it from.
From the Greek.
Great victory for Mr. Outrageous. All right. If we were in Vegas right now, we could make some big money on this match, man. Some big money on this match.
I've got friends in Vegas, as you know. This Mr. Outrageous, you know, he doesn't seem to be getting the support from the fans that he would like. And now he's challenging.
He doesn't need support. All he wants to do is for these fans to show him some respect.
Oh, Steve Ray putting the jacket over him and letting him have it in front of the fans. And look at this.
Referee,
right to a race.
Up now.
Ray is going at it, and in the ring goes Outrageous, glasses and all. And I don't think Mr. Wild Thing Ray cares a lot of his glasses.
Come on, open up that film. 2 shots in the midsection. And out goes Ray, man. Out goes Ray.
Well, he's making use of that skateboard.
I think we watch the skateboard, man.
Well, I knew that the Wild Thing was quite an athlete, but I didn't think he could do that on a skateboard. Look at him. He's incredible. I couldn't do that.
Watch behind you.
What's he going to do with that skateboard?
Right on that skateboard in the broke. Are you kidding? The broke. He don't know what to do with that skateboard. You know what he wants to do with him? He wants to hit Outrageous with him. What do you think? He don't know no wrestling holds inside. Good move.
Outrageous really got Ray on the back as he was trying to entertain the crowd. And now they go out of the ring again, and this time Outrageous has the upper hand. And Ray goes into the gate right in front of the kids. And a skateboard again on the back of the Wild Thing.
Let me tell you something, my friend. If you're not confident in this wrestling profession, I'll tell you what, man, confidence is the big thing. And if you don't have that, you're in the wrong sport, baby. You're in the wrong sport. And I think Wild Thing hasn't got the confidence, and he's in the wrong sport. He should be in tiddlywinks or something.
Well, confidence is fine if you're Outrageous, but what's that deal with the skateboard? I mean, that's not confidence, that's just outright.
What do you think he's doing now? Look at this.
Look at this. Back to him, that's what he's doing.
But Mr. Outrageous, he's not trying. He's not trying to scream it or anything like that. He knows he's going to take it, and he knows he's going to give it. That's what makes him a man. That's what makes him Mr. Outrageous. What do you think they call him Mr. Outrageous for? You think his mother gave him that name? The fans, the wrestling fans gave him that name. Whoever gives this Wild Thing that name, I'll never know.
That's what I want to know. I think that woman on his thigh gave him that name. Now Ray.
That's a third rate word big enough to describe Mr. Outrageous. And let me give you a little note. Let me give you something, a little word of advice. Never pick your nose over a bumpy road, my boy. You hear that? That's Greek philosophy. You think about that when you're on the plane tomorrow.
I'm thinking of that the next time I pick my nose. Okay, now back to the action. Ray and Outrageous in the center of the ring. A couple of leg locks there.
The figure four, figure four.
Is that what it is? I'm still trying to understand this pick your nose joke. I don't understand that.
You'll get it. You'll get it, believe me. That's a Punisher Hall, folks.
Looks like Ray has the upper hand now.
Right back with it. Good move. Good move. Right in the eyes. A rake in the eyes. A great move by Mr. Outrageous. A great super move.
Yeah, I would think that long hair of Ray has to be a disadvantage when you're in the ring. It just gives the opponent something else to reach for. But he's not having any problem right now as he's applying the pressure to Mr. Outrageous. Off the ropes comes Ray, and out of the ring goes Outrageous. And here they go again. Once again, too close for me. This is too close for comfort for me, Mr. Tolis. Oh, Ray is really pounding Outrageous. There's no love lost between these two.
Going crazy. Everybody's standing up. Everybody's screaming. Wild thing is really going wild on Outrageous.
Back in the ring.
But don't worry, my friend. Listen, you have a good day sometimes and you have a bad day. But I got news for you. This is going to be a bad day for the Wild Thing. Believe me.
It doesn't seem that way right now, Mr. Tolis. And I think the Wild Thing is setting up a big leap here from the ropes. And he is targeting right in on Outrageous. He's got him lined up, and here he goes. He didn't get all of what he wanted.
He didn't get it all, so that means one thing. Mr. Ray better go back to the drawing board, my friend. Back to the drawing board. Because you don't make mistakes like that
He
in
took
the
a
ring.
little too much time,
Because
didn't he?
if you're in that ring and make a goof like that, you're down the drain, baby. They flush you right down the toilet. And here comes Mr. Outrageous again.
Both wrestlers hit the floor hard on that one. And both are very slow to get up. And Outrageous seems to be a little bit worse for the wear right now. As Ray goes to work again, the Wild Thing with a body slam. Off the ropes. And again, Outrageous breaks away. That's twice, Mr. Tolis, that Outrageous has avoided.
Outrageous, I know how to pick my wrestlers. Outrageous knows what he's doing.
He didn't know what he was doing there. And I want to know if you're still predicting a victory here.
I'm still predicting a great victory for Outrageous. Mark my words. Let me tell you something, Commissioner. If you stick with me, I'm going to tell you something. You'll not only be the commissioner of UWF Wrestling, you'll be the commissioner of all sports in the country, including football, baseball, hockey. You'll have it all right here.
I'm starting to like you, Mr. Tolis. I think that I will stick around you a little more.
Here's a pin. 1, 2.
Not yet, not yet. Outrageous is not ready to go yet.
Did I say pin? Pardon me. I meant a cover. An elbow directly to the throat of Mr. Outrageous, which is an illegal move.
And Ray wasn't going to have any more of that foot on the rope. He wanted Outrageous' foot off there as soon as possible to get right back to him.
Let me tell you something.
That left leg is not in good shape on Outrageous there, Mr. Tolis.
If Sissy Thing thinks, dreaming that he can beat this guy Outrageous, I have news for you. He's dreaming the impossible dream, my friend. The impossible dream. There's no way that Sissy Thing can beat Outrageous this evening. No way. I can feel the adrenaline in this outrage. This guy has got it, man. Has got it. And he's giving it, man. Giving it with everything he's got. He's teaching this guy the ABCs of wrestling, man. The ABCs of wrestling. A backdrop, man. A great backdrop by Mr. Outrageous.
The crowd trying to get behind the Wild Thing here with a chant of Wild Thing.
Silly Thing is in big trouble. Big trouble.
Off the rope he comes. Oh, what a shot.
That belly of his is hitting his knees, and when your belly is out of shape, you're out of shape, baby. You start to crumble, and Silly Thing is starting to crumble. A knee lift right in the midsection by Outrageous.
And again, Outrageous decides to go to the crowd, but Ray takes advantage of it. And he got him. He got him. The referee with a quick pin. I don't know about that, Mr. Coles. I think they may agree with you on this one.
Cowboys are nothing but a stupid bunch of lazy hicks. And people say that we're nuts, that we're weird. But we're talking about a guy, Cowboy Bob Orton. This guy thinks he's a cowboy. What is he, nuts? Cowboys went out with the Dark Ages. There are no more cowboys. We're talking about the man of the 21st century, the Warlord, the prototype man of the future, not these stupid hicks. And one other thing, Bob Orton, you better start putting a lock on your room, boy, because we just got in there and got a hold of this little hat, and this is what we think of you stupid cowboy friends, all these idiots.
All I ever think about all night long is cowboy. Cowboy. Well, I'm sick about thinking about cowboys. Now it's time to do something about it. Coming tonight, Cowboy Bob Orton, you're going to step into that ring. You're going to have to step over that last line. And on the other side, you're going to meet the Warlord. Well, Cowboy Bob, I'm ready. I hope you are ready. Because it's going to be a battle to the end. And the Warlord is going to be the...
Which way? Cowboy Bob Orton, we're not even worried about you. Your days are over. This is the last roundup for you. What I'm worried about is once we've let loose the tidal wave, the evil, the destructive powers of the Warlord, how do you turn it off? How do you stop it? Once we beat Bob Orton, what happens to the people in this state? What happens to the audience? They're going to get out while they can. I fear for the audience. I fear for the people in this state. I fear for the people in the United States. I fear for the world. Because once the evil's been unleashed, there's no way to stop it. No way to turn it off.
I hear there's a Dr. Death that's going to be in town. Well, Dr. Death, you're not only going to be the one giant in town, you're taking a look at the other giant in town. I go by the name of the Warlord. Take a good look. All 6'5", 310 pounds. Dr. Death, you step into that ring. There's going to be a battle. Not just a battle. I can't wait for this, Dr. Death. This is going to be very enjoyable. It's going to be my pleasure to destroy you in New York.
New York City, your days are numbered.
Dr. Death, you'll be mine. Yeah.
There's any room for any olive ball in the Universal Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event. These wrestlers will be wrestling for the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship of the World. The challenger, accompanied by his manager, Zoogs Ripped the Liquid Malamo. He manages the 360-pound man that comes from parts unknown, the Warlord.
You're all hicks.
I was talking about a while back ago. Look at the size of this man. 6'5". 310 pounds.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Intercontinental Champion coming from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. Let's hear it for Cowboy Bob Orton.
Cowboy Bob against the Warrior with the manager, Duke's Rip.
Now, I'm going to give you another prediction, my boy. Most of my predictions, or all my predictions, were true this evening. I predict a great victory. Another golden victory for the Warlord. No question about it. Managed by Mr. Riff. You know, Mr. Riff is no small man either. He's tipping the scales at 300 pounds. I talked to him in the dressing room, too, with the Warlord. And this Mr. Riff is my type of guy also, the same as Mr. Lord. You know why? Because they're a little goofy, and I like goofy people.
What is that thing around his neck there? Is that like some costume jewelry he picked up?
That's a voodoo. That's a voodoo aiming at you. Voodoo. He voodooed you.
And what is he carrying around in that black box?
That's what everybody's trying to
Well,
find
as
out.
Commissioner, I'd like to know.
That's what everybody's trying to find out, and nobody knows.
Now, this is a title match, Mr. Toller.
This is the title match. This is the match that everyone's been waiting for, my friend. Bob Orton, 245 pounds from St. Louis, the Southern Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, a great champion, no question about it. A real great champion, afraid of no one, takes a back seat to no one. Look at that beautiful belt. Gorgeous belt.
What a beauty. That is a
Beautiful
beauty.
belt.
Let's take a look at that.
Yeah,
Can we get a camera shot on this?
We already
That is
did.
a beautiful belt. I'll just hold it right here on my lap. Now, this liquid Moamo, what does all this mean?
All I know about Mr. Riff is that he believes in the stars. He believes in the crabs. He believes
The crabs?
He believes in the horoscope. He believes in the moon. He believes in the sun. He believes in the fishes. He believes in all that kind of stuff, you know. I don't know. You talk to the man, he's a very educated man. Very educated.
He doesn't dress very well. It also says here that he claims that his body is composed of 98.4% water.
Let me tell you something about dress, my friend. Einstein didn't dress well neither, but he was a brilliant man. Now here's this Warlord. Well, let me tell you something. Chest, 53 inches. Arm, 23 inches. Thighs, 33 inches. The guy's a monster. A monster. And agile, man. Agile.
Well, this Duke's Rip guy, I hope he stays out of our way here. We can enjoy this match.
Everybody's waiting for this match. Everyone in wrestling land is waiting for this match. Because I'll tell you what, my friend, Warlord wants that belt around his waist because he richly deserves it. And he told me in the dressing room, I'd do anything to get that belt around my waist.
Well, apparently the crowd is more worried about this liquid Moamo guy than anything else as he circulates around the ring and jabbers with the fans while Cowboy Bob Orton now has to focus in on what seems to be a very, very difficult task ahead. The challenge of the Warlord.
You're outweighed by 60, 70 pounds, my friend. I don't mean by FAT, I mean by muscle. That's a hard task. Bob Orton's got one hell of a hard task in front of him this evening. Very, very hard. The first thing that hits his mind, man, I want to keep that belt because that belt means everything to me. That belt means my livelihood. That belt means prestige. But can he keep it? Losing it from the Warlord. Take a look at this Warlord. His back is bigger than the TV monitor. The guy is huge. And all he has to do is walk around the ring and he puts fear in his opponent. Take a look at that man. Look at this.
What power. He could lift Orton that high and that easy. That man is strong.
Lifted him up like a matchstick. Like he was nothing. Like a feather. Now, how do you think Orton feels about this?
But, John Vito, this is like a triple threat, this Warlord. You've got Warlord in the ring, you've got this Moamo guy, or Liquid Moamo, and you've got that black box. I don't know what's in that black box.
I don't know what's in the black box.
Might be some kind of poison.
Orton better just keep his mind on Warlord, because if he keeps his mind on Mr. Riff here, he's in trouble. He's in big trouble. He's got to concentrate on that belt, and he's got to concentrate on Warlord not taking that Southern Championship belt away from him.
All right, the two now locked up in the center of the ring, while Mr. Riff walks around and jabbers with the crowd. Who's got the best of this?
Orton's down in his knees. Look at the muscles. Look at the neck muscles coming out of Mr. Warlord. Look at that face. Confidence all the way. Orton's down. Now he's up on one knee leg. That has meant one thing. Orton's outweighed by 60, 70 pounds, but Orton's got that leverage. He knows leverage, which means a lot.
I just don't know how much leverage could mean against Warlord.
Stops right on his fingers. Stops right on his fingers, man. What a move! What a great move!
This, of course, is a title match for the Intercontinental Championship. Cowboy Bob Orton against the Warlord. And I don't think we've seen half of the great action we can expect here in this match as the finale here in Rampage 93, put on by the Universal Wrestling Federation here at the North Dakota State Fairgrounds.
I'm going to tell you something. I've seen Orton defend his title, the Southern Championship title, many, many times. But I've never seen him more cautious in my entire life. Very, very cautious. Because he knows he's got a battle on his hands. And he knows that this Warlord is not backing up for nobody. For nobody.
Look at those boots on the Warlord. Those must weigh 100 pounds.
A go behind by Orton. Now look at this. Year straight. Pulling Orton. Look at this. Look at this.
Wow.
Like it was nothing. Like ripping a bite. And Orton's gone. Orton's a powerful man.
Yes.
But Warlord just like nothing. Like opening curtains.
Like a rubber band. He just stretched it.
Look at that body. Look at that body.
Cowboy Bob Orton not sure how to approach this right now, but he's giving it some thought as the two stare each other down. Meanwhile, outside the ring, that 318-pound Riff continues to pace, making me very nervous. And I don't mean to tell you that. Orton now out of the ring. Orton seems a little frustrated. He's not really sure which way to go with this Warlord.
Back it up. Both these guys, the Warlord and Orton, are making a great name for themselves in the wrestling profession. They're making a great name for themselves in the Universal Wrestling Federation. A great name. And believe me, they're both smelling blood on this one, man. Wait until this one really starts. These guys are just feeling themselves out.
And apparently Cowboy Bob Orton has been very, very slow and deliberate. And you kind of wonder what's up his sleeve. Or in his trunk.
I told you before, the first thing you got to do is keep your eye on the Warlord. Never mind Mr. Riff. Mr. Riff comes second. Oh, the Warlord. There's a great move.
Can Orton get out of this?
Did you see the speed on that Warlord and pick Orton up like he was a...
Orton going to the eyes of the Warlord.
Right into the eyes of the Warlord, and that stings. I don't care if you weigh 500 pounds, man. If you get those hands in your eyes, you're in big trouble.
Again, he comes back again to the eye. And Orton going to work on the Warlord's eye. He's coming back again with enough, and it looks like... Now, is he doing that with his hands, or does he have an object in his hand? Doesn't look like it. as the referee.
These guys are coming to life now.
They are.
Orton's old self now. A vicious one right in the eye. Another one, a right front right into the eye. Now Warlord is in trouble, and very seldom you see the Warlord
Right in front of us now, right across the rope. Warlord's going to have a problem seeing as Bob Orton decides to flex for the crowd. But they're not very appreciative of it.
Orton's trying to put the lid on the coffin right now.
Boy, he's really scratching the eyes out of the Warlord.
That's what you call viciousness, meanness, viciousness. Orton came alive, and believe me, I know the Warlord can take a lot of punishment, but he's in trouble. The top contender for the Southern Heavyweight Wrestling Championship is in big trouble. Now Orton wants to slam.
He can't lift
310
him.
pounds.
He can't lift him.
Leverage or no, he can't do it.
Oh, Orton.
Oh,
baby.
Warlord coming to life. All of a sudden, Warlord coming to life. What a move. What a super move by Warlord. Apparently, that's the only hold that Orton has that is effective against the Warlord. That would be effective against any monster, any human being.
Yes, absolutely. The Warlord and the Cowboy going at it. What action here in the Universal Wrestling Federation. Herb Abrams is really, I've got to give him credit, he's really put on an outstanding performance here today with these outstanding athletes. Oh, that's trouble for Orton again. That's trouble for Orton again. He goes in.
I'm telling you, man. And the Warlord, I'm telling you. You know, you can hit the Warlord 500 times, and he'll take 500 punches just to get one. Just to get one, because you know when he gives that one ball, you're stuck. And Orton's in big trouble. The Southern Heavyweight Wrestling Champion is in big trouble. He's suffering right now, man. He's suffering. Warlord's on top of him like a blanket. The Warlord is throwing touchdown passes all the way. He's hitting home runs right now. He's got, he's sensing that smell of defeat. He's after that Orton like, look at it.
Blood pouring from his face. Orton is a bloody mess. Gets back into the ring
Orton's
somehow.
in big trouble. Big trouble. But the cagey veteran that he is, he knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. Orton's bleeding and bleeding bad.
And he's back. He's back. And he spits blood on the back of the Warlord, no less.
What a match. What a championship match. Orton's bleeding heavy. Bleeding from the forehead. Bleeding from the eye. And bleeding from the nose.
And out goes the Warlord.
Warlord out of the ring. The referee's looking at Orton. He may stop the match. He may stop the match. No. Orton says no. And the great fighting champion that he is, Orton says no. 1, 2, 3.
I don't see how he can see. How can he see?
Words can't describe this action right now. You just have to see it. Another right. They're banging each other. Left and right. Everything's in the ring but the kitchen sink. The Warlord's going crazy. Down goes the champion. Down goes the champion. Warlord doesn't cover him. Picks him up. Wants to punish the champion more.
Two powerhouse wrestlers going at it with a right to walk away with the championship belt.
And here comes Orton once again with a double shot right to the midsection. A desperation double shot. Orton's in trouble. Big trouble. But he's coming back again with a knee. A vicious knee to Warlock. And Warlock is out of the ring. Look at the blood streaming out of Orton. Orton's really bleeding like a stuffed pig.
Oh, it looks like the Warlord. Oh, look at that strength. Going to the referee goes.
Referee goes down.
Orton is down.
Everything's happening in this match. Everything. This is why the people came here. To get their money's worth, man.
Tremendous
and
action.
they're getting their money's worth right now. It's a full Nelson. A full Nelson. Warlord's finishing hold. And Orton really in trouble. Really in trouble.
These people are going to remember this is one of the greatest wrestling matches. And the bell sounds. The referee's slow getting up. Orton looks like he's out. Here comes manager Zeus Rift into the ring.
Who's the bell? What happened? Who rang the bell?
The Warlord has his hands raised high. The referee, and I'm unclear as to what the decision is here. Orton is on his back, bleeding terribly from the face. Rift is claiming victory, as is the Warlord, but the belt remains with Cowboy Bob Orton.
The referee has ruled Cowboy Bob Orton retains the championship belt.
An amazing decision that has this crowd shocked and surprised. John Toles, what about this?
I can't believe this. I can't believe this. The Warlord had him in a full Nelson, and the champion was crumbling, and what happened?
Orton can't even get up. He's still out. He's barely moving. This is another incredible turn of events here in the Universal Wrestling Federation. The Warlord obviously surprised. Let's hear it from him.
Referee.
Beat him up again, Warlord.
Waiting now.
Warlord was on the outside of the ring. He had Orton up in a chokehold. The count was on. I hit count of 10. That was it. I was knocked down after I already counted 10. Warlord was outside the ring. He's disqualified. Bob Orton retains the title.
Holy cow, no! Okay!
What just happened here? Bob Orton, you lost that match, and you know it!
Warlord, what do you have to say?
I think everybody in this arena knows exactly what happened. Everybody saw it was Bob Orton's hand that hit the referee in the face. It wasn't the Warlord that did it. And then he goes ahead and gets his hand raised at the end for winning because he's the one laying down on the mat. Well, I don't think that's right. It should have been the Warlord that got that belt. It should have been the Warlord that got that win. Well, Bob Orton, down the road, you and me will tangle again. And next time, I'll make sure something like that won't happen. And I will win that belt.
You call this guy a champion? There's not a cowboy on earth who can beat the Warlord.
Well, I will say that the Warlord did show a tremendous showing here today, but the fact that remains, the UWF Continental title is still in the hands of Cowboy Bob Orton. We wish you luck, Warlord.
Well, the Warlord walks away still a proud man despite the defeat. And John Toll is just in summary here today.
Just one moment. I'd like to say one thing, if I may.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Fans, if you want to get some autographs,